You better watch out. You better not cry. You better click like and then you'll subscribe. Ladies and gentlemen, you are all going to die. Oh, yes, yes, yes. We're combining two things here. A horror as well as the Christmassy spirit. So this is the second part of the Stupendium Christmas Trilogy. Ooh, the Trilogy. Woo! Okay, so we're having a trilogy. I like trilogies. The first Star Wars trilogy, you know, episode 1, episode 2, episode 3. That was great. Episode 4, episode 5, episode 6. I think with just that, I've just triggered every single Star Wars fan. But nah, I'm just joking. Or am I? But no, I like trilogies. So it is the second part of the trilogy. This one is titled Another Horror Holiday. This one actually came out like a year later, and I think the third one came out like a year after that. I think it just came out like recently, like this week or so, or 2 weeks ago or so. So that's actually pretty cool. It's like a yearly traditional. It's a yearly tradition. I like those kind of things. I need to think of something for a yearly tradition on this channel then, but I can't think of anything, so there won't be one, damn it. But, ladies and gentlemen, the second part, another horror holiday. Horror and villains Xmas song. Five Nights at Freddy's, Bendy, Baldi, Granny, and more. Ho, 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 ho. But, as I always say as well, ladies and gentlemen, spread that cheer, spread that love, and show some love to the creators. The creator in this case being the Stupendium. The link for it, where you can show some love, I'll have it in the description down below, so you guys can click on that. Click on his video, share that love by clicking that like button, and then come back on video and share that love by clicking on this like button. Ho, ho, ho. Yeah. Can you tell who I'm supposed to be? I'm not quite as fast, but I'm getting there. Alright, I'm getting there. That's. I'm not quite that fat just yet, but ho ho ho, ho ho ho. Another horror holiday. Let us get started with this one, ladies and gentlemen. Let us hop right in and see what this lovely song and video has in store for us today, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get started. Look at all those presents.
The festive season often gives pause to ruminate on the important things in life. Friends, loved ones.
Aye.
That time hordes of video game villains crawled out of my computer to eat turkey and wear party hats.
1 year ago, you may recall,
Aye.
a horde of horrors came to call to deck the halls and trim the tree.
And all the blood.
Escaped their games and came to me. Well,
Look at him singing.
No, I'm not scared. I've sent the invites. I'm prepared.
Good luck with that, mate.
For monsters, blood and gore. I've laid some tarps down on the floor.
Go ahead.
Another horror holiday.
Yeah, he's going for the singing this time. Oh, he's going for the singing this time. Oh, okay. Me. Fun story. I used to be an excellent singer as a kid. Not anymore. As a kid, I was spectacular. I used to be the choir leader. Only reason I joined the choir, I know we're kind of deviating, but the only reason I joined the choir was because it would improve my grade by 1 mark. So like it would move it up from like a B to an A. And that's why I was like, okay, you know what? That's the easiest way. I don't have to study. All I have to do is just go to, you know, join the choir, the school choir. My music grades would be improved by 1 grade. Sounds perfect. And then they were like, can you sing? And I was like, and I was like, okay, you're in. At least you can stay on note, all right? At least you can stay. At least you can, you know. No, I wouldn't even say sing, but at least you can stay on beat and you know, hit the right notes, all right? And then we went to like a school trip, like just the choir for like a week. And it's like, okay, we've got a school performance in like 1 month coming up. So we all came here for a week just to practice and have some fun. And then we're like, oh, what song would you like to sing? And I'm asking the whole choir, what song would you like to sing? I was like, I don't know any songs. Why are you asking me? The only songs I listen to are Legend of Zelda songs and video game songs. So why are you asking me? And then someone said, time to say goodbye. And I'm like, okay, cool, never heard of it. And then I tried to like imitate the voice because we were listening to it. I was like, oh, not like that. Like I'm not gonna do it properly because I don't want to wake up the neighbors. Right? I always record these videos in the middle of the night in case you can't tell. And essentially what happened was that they're like, "Wow, you can sing opera." I'm like, "Can I? Okay, cool. You're the choir leader." I'm like, "Am I?" Okay, cool. I mean, I like being on stage. Shoot, if I have to stand in front of the whole choir, I'm like, "All right, let's do this." Ultimately, it was a pretty good success. I ain't gonna lie. But I never liked music. I never liked music. It's just one of those things. I never liked singing. Just one of those things, you know. But it's just one of those fun experiences that you have as a child. I did like plenty. I'm not even gonna go into that. But the Stupendium is singing, so that's a jolly, jolly, jolly Christmas
On the floor,
present.
it's another horror holiday. Every villain stops the killing, puts their weapons away.
You don't know.
Another horror holiday. Be further in the murder into January.
Jay, joy.
Horror holiday. In the season, even demons get some time off to play. It's another horror holiday for me and you.
This one is a lot more jolly. Open here. Wow. Okay. Oh.
For me and you, they won't attack, so pull a crack.
Oh, okay.
Bendy and Boris are getting excited, spiraling Benjamin fairy lights. The animatronics are far less demonic, unlike the Sonic that Bonnie invited. Little Miss
Oh.
she draws her face on the rock she was given. The SCPs are trimming the tree. The road is so pleased to not be imprisoned. Granny and Grandpa start to slumber. Bierce and Baldi dance a number. Mr. X, as you'd expect, detecting Mr. Xmas jumper. The back.
I like that flip. I like that flip.
Number Mr. X, as you'd
Fuego.
expect, detecting Mr.
Xmas
Xmas
jumper.
jumper. The bandit
That's
and the puppet brought each other
Fuego.
string replacements. Aoki and the neighbors share the love of creepy basements. Frambo is out in the snow. She's hanging with Billy, with Francis and Zoe. Now she traded meds with Alma and her eyes are kinda glowy. You know we're starving. Maxwell and Charlie have started the carving. Though the goose has run away and stole the keys to my apartment.
Now,
Holiday.
Untitled Goose Game.
Oops. Another horror holiday. Further in the murder into January.
Yay.
Another
Yay.
horror holiday.
See, the last with the last one, I felt like, okay, this is more so. It's still Christmassy, but it's more so, you know, a Halloween theme. And this one, I'm like, oh yeah, no Halloween theme. This one, we're getting right into that Christmassy spirit, that ho jolliness. I say that, and there's a hand.
For me and you, but don't forget to follow.
Yay.
So I won't show them think the PlayStation is broken, but the truth is glitch trap filled it up with hidden Fazbear tokens. Avoiding the hiss,
As long as it's not the ring.
Though nobody knows where the mouth of that is in the garden. Kindergarten staff have barely killed any kids. Arts and crafters making cards and I.
Alright, scratch that. Scratch that. We're now getting into the territory. We're far going from the ho and now we're at the ho ro. Now we went from ho to horror. From horror.
Kindergarten staff have barely killed any kids. Arts and crafters making cards, and Isaac Clarke has brought the markers. Rosie's cozy in a scarf. The bouncer's gloves are slightly harder. Mr. Hippo, Mr. Voice, and Mr. Hops have struck a chord. Whilst the Slendy Tubbies mingle amongst a million different hordes. A lot adorned with organs makes the locals get suspicious.
What do you even?
A lot adorned with organs.
Where do you even get these?
Makes
I mean, clearly plastic, but where do you even get these plastic organs that you can hack? Well, okay, I'm assuming he put the strings there himself, I guess. So I guess it wouldn't be that crazy. He can probably get the plastic organs, drill a hole, and then put some strings in there. But like, just imagine having that on your Christmas tree. I'm like, okay, all right. It's another horror holidays. Yeah.
The locals get suspicious. See, I know the hunter's dreaming of a blood red Christmas. Don't you panic, I've a plan for all the things they've impaled. Just invite the guys who work Viscera cleanup detail.
Oh god, with all the bloodstains in the back.
It's another horror holiday. Slayer is sleigh, and he's just riding a sleigh.
Why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he?
Holiday.
Is he turning? He's turning, isn't he? Oh yeah, he's most certainly turning.
It's another horror holiday. Don't meet the requirements, but they're here anyway.
Why wouldn't they?
Another horror holiday.
I love that. Yeah, the narrative that's been... Obviously, it's a continuation from the last one, in the sense that, like, all the things that... the horror things, the nightmarish things are returning. But what I like so much is the fact that it's telling a narrative inside this video by itself. You know, the Stupendium going from, oh yeah, well, let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, about the Christmas 5 years ago when I, Mr. Stupends, when I was visited by the ghost of Christmas past. And now, you know, and then, like, towards the ending of the song, it's like,
Christmas past. What more like Christmas present?
Again, I can't do horror. It's just not in my nature, man. It's not in my nature. I can't do creepy. I'm too jolly to be creepy. That's the annoying part, right? Because even when I'm trying to be creepy, it just comes off as, what are you doing? What are you doing? You wearing a Santa robe and a Santa hat. What are you doing?
It's another horror holiday, but when Christmas is through, you know that they'll be coming for you.
I'll be waiting. I'll be waiting. I ain't running.
Thanks for watching, and a huge festive thanks to my patrons for making this video possible. If you enjoyed the song, please do like, comment, subscribe, and be sure to check out last year's Christmas song, as well as all the others on the playlist. And of course, make sure you jingle that bell. A very merry festive season to all of you out there, but for now, there's a lot of blood to start cleaning up. Again.
Ladies and gentlemen, Christmas is fantastic. Christmas is fantastic. Christmas is fantastic. And I always like the fact that, you know, regardless of what's going on in the world, people can come together. It's one of those times in the world where people just come together, just to have some fun, right? Just some cheer, which is kind of funny. We should be having fun and cheer all year round. You know, I don't see why not. Personally, I like life. It sounds weird, I know, but I like life. And I'm always happy. I'm always cheerful. I'm always optimistic and positive. But like when I see everyone else being optimistic and positive, we're just generally, you know, during the holidays, that's when I get even happier, because that just means that, you know, everyone else is having a good time, seemingly. Obviously not always the case, but seemingly. And it's just good seeing, you know, the smiles on people's faces, their creativity erupting, and them making some fantastic videos. And that's exactly what I'm looking here. I'm like, yeah, part two, a lot more jolly, but also, you know, it started off it's kind of funny, because the second I said, oh, this one is a lot more jolly than the last one, it's like, nope, you fought, nope. So this one, it started off a lot less. The last one was a lot more, what I feel like, shock value, and this one I would say was a lot more of a story. It's weird for me to say that this one is a lot more like a story, considering the last one was a story from beginning to end. But in terms of like the music itself, the last one I felt like, well, yes, it was most certainly a story. It was, the theme stayed consistent, which was horror and a little bit of Christmas. You know, horror and a little bit of Christmas, basically in that order, like horror at number 1 and a little bit of Christmas at number 2. And this one feels a lot more like, oh, jolly, 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 hey, 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 evil, evil, evil. Like, just like, oh, woohoo, yay. Like, if you're out here in terms of like jolliness and happiness, it's like, yay, whoop. Just drops completely into like, okay, whoa, oh, this is getting okay, well, horror. I can definitely see the horror part in the title. But I enjoyed it. I have to be quite honest. I enjoyed it. So far, the two Christmas, let's call it Christmas specials. The two Christmas specials from the Stoops have been enjoyable. Jolly with a theme of with darker themes surrounding it, just pretty cool actually. It's, you know, because they're typically thought of as two contrasting styles, and just to blend them together, how can I not like it? I like horror. Granted, I like horror in the sense that, like, I like the art form. I'm just never scared. That's why, like, horror kind of just escapes me, I guess, because I'm just never scared. I'm not saying that like in a sense of, oh, I'm not scared of anything, but it's just like I watch horror movies, I play horror games, and I'm just like, I'm not feeling anything. But I can appreciate the art form, and then you have the jolliness, which I'm like, yay. So when you combine those two opposing genres, opposing styles, I'm like, you got my approval. It doesn't take much to get my approval, to be completely honest, but you got my approval nonetheless. But ladies and gentlemen, happy holidays. That's what I'm gonna say. Happy holidays to all of you. Have a good rest of the 2020 year, and hopefully you have an even better 2021 year. So from me, I don't know when this video will come out, but from me to all of you, happy holidays, and yeah, have a good day or night, depending on where you're watching it. And I don't know. I don't know what I was gonna say. I was gonna say something there, but I don't know what. And that's the thing. I don't think. I speak before I think, which is kind of a bad habit. But let's try that again. Peace to all of you. Peace. I think that's a good way to end it. Peace to all of you, ladies and gentlemen. Until next time, I will see you all then. Peace out and have a nice day.